Hi, today we're presenting PeerWise, an AI-powered peer tutoring system that helps students connect, learn, and grow together.
We are the Cyclic squad, Daniel, Bjorn, Kaylin, and Matthew from Kersney College. We created PeerWise because we all experience the power of support in learning and wanted to build something that shares that opportunity with every student.
In this presentation, we'll cover the problem we identified, our AI concept, how PeerWise works, how it uses artificial intelligence, the solution's impact, and how we ensured our system is ethical and safe.
Our app was inspired by our own experiences. Growing up, we were fortunate to attend well-resourced schools with access to academic support programs and tutoring, but we had friends in government schools who didn't have the same opportunities. One of our close friends really struggled without access to help outside the classroom, and it made us realize how unfair the system can be. We've always enjoyed learning collaboratively, but even then, it was sometimes hard to find someone who matched our pace or learning style. That mix of personal experience, seeing the gaps in support and wanting to help others the way we were helped, is what inspired us to create PeerWise. We wanted to build something simple, smart, and accessible that could give every learner the chance to succeed.
Across South Africa, many students face academic challenges outside the classroom. Without timely or affordable help, they fall behind. The gap between well-resourced and under-resourced schools only grows wider. This affects performance, motivation, and future opportunities. And it's not just a personal issue, it's a national one. That's why solving it matters.
We designed PeerWise to use artificial intelligence in a simple but powerful way. It analyzes performance data to understand how students are learning. It then matches students with similar goals but slightly different academic levels to encourage growth through teaching and collaboration. As students improve, the system updates the pairings to keep the learning cycle going. We're also working on refining our matching system by taking physicality into account. Sometimes, two students may be a perfect match on paper, but in person, differences like height or body language might create unintended intimidation. For example, a very tall student might unintentionally overwhelm a much shorter one, making the experience uncomfortable. PeerWise aims to create partnerships that are comfortable, confident, and productive for both students, academically and socially.
The PeerWise process is simple. The system receives academic performance data. It classifies students and identifies optimal learning pairs based on a 10% mark difference. It also considers physical compatibility, avoiding pairings that might unintentionally intimidate or create discomfort. Students are matched and study together. Once the student with the lower mark catches up, both are reassigned to new partners, continuing the cycle. This creates an evolving, respectful, and uplifting learning network, where each student feels seen, supported, and safe.
PeerWise directly addresses unequal academic support by making tutoring accessible through peer collaboration. It reduces reliance on expense outside help, encourages student-led learning, and adapts continuously to each student's progress. The cycle reinforces understanding for the higher performing student and builds confidence for the one catching up, a win for both.
PeerWise uses AI to track marks and academic growth over time, detect effective pairings based on ability gaps, monitor improvement and progress, automatically repair students as levels change, scale across schools without needing more teachers. It's fast, adaptive, and built to learn as students learn.
PeerWise has a real positive impact. It improves marks and builds confidence, provides free academic support to learners in need, encourages collaboration, not competition, bridges gaps between schools with different resources. Our vision includes a financial tiering system where well-funded schools can help underfunded ones implement PeerWise, making education a shared national responsibility. Press play at the right.
Welcome. This program is a PeerWise Smart Study Partner Matcher designed to create fair and effective study pairs based on student performance. Here's how it works. First, students enter their names and marks. The system then sorts everyone from highest to lowest so that top performers are evaluated first as potential tutors. Using a 10% rule, it pairs students together only if their marks are close, within 10% of each other. This ensures that the learning gap is manageable and the tutoring remains effective. In each study round, the tutor helps the learner, and as a result, the learner's mark improves by 5% of the tutor's score. But to keep it realistic, a learner can never surpass the tutor's mark. After every round, the students are resorted based on their new scores and new pairs are formed. This dynamic system allows learners to grow and even become tutors themselves in later rounds. After 3 rounds, we see the final marks showing how collaborative learning helped everyone progress. It's a smart, adaptive, and student-friendly way to encourage peer education.
Is our AI safe and ethical? Yes. Safety and ethics are central to PeerWise. We only use academic data shared by schools. No personal or sensitive info is collected. The algorithm is fair and ability-based, not biased by background. Students are empowered, not judged. We follow core AI ethics: transparency, privacy, accountability, and equity. Our goal is to uplift students, not monitor them. In the end, PeerWise isn't just an app. It's a movement toward equity, connection, and progress. By using AI in a meaningful and ethical way, we're not just helping students improve their marks. We're helping them build confidence from supportive relationships and bridge the gap between schools across South Africa. We believe every learner deserves the chance to rise. And with PeerWise, we're making that possible.